right, at this point in time, I've been joined by Congress leader Mr. Naseer Hussain on the broadcast. Thank you, sir, for speaking with us on Mirror Now. It's a big relief for Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party. The Supreme Court has stayed Rahul Gandhi's conviction. What are your first comments on this?
See, we were all hoping that justice will be done at the right time. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who was under attack by the BJP government from the last so many years, and they had to take a route where they thought that it would be very difficult for Mr. Rahul Gandhi to go scot-free. But we always believed in judiciary. We always thought that the Indian judiciary will give justice to the people, those who are being attacked by whatever regime they are going through. But what is more important here is that today we all had hope that the Supreme Court, the highest court of appeal, will definitely give relief to Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Now, I can only say it is Satyame Jayate. Mr. Rahul Gandhi kept his calm, kept his cool, he kept on fighting. He never deterred, never apologized, never bowed down to this fascist regime. And I am sure that he will continue to fight for the marginalized, for the downtrodden, for the people, those who are have-nots in this country, and he'll be their voice. And I'm sure that he'll be back in the parliament with the double power, with double strength to speak for the masses of our country.
Absolutely, Mr. Hussain. There was so much talk from the BJP already. We have seen how they were lashing out and hitting out at the Congress party and the Rahul Gandhi. It is indeed a setback for the BJP because, as you said, the justice is prevailing. The Supreme Court has finally given out its order in now for Rahul Gandhi. It is, of course, a big day. And there are celebrations also taking place in the Congress headquarters and other places as well.
Yeah, I know. There will be a celebration all over the country because congressmen were all very perturbed with the way that Mr. Gandhi was being targeted, the way they were conspiring against him, they were trying to silence his voice. And now, not only congressmen, all right-minded people, democratic-minded people, progressive-minded people, those who think that democracy should prevail, people, those who think that there should be right to free speech and expression, they all would be definitely overjoyed. They would definitely be in a celebratory mode. And we all since morning have been waiting for this time. And we welcome Mr. Rahul Gandhi back in the parliament. And he'll continue to be the voice of the voiceless and the marginalized in this country.
Absolutely, Mr. Hussain. My last question to you before I let you go. As you rightly said, Rahul Gandhi's status as the MP has been revived now, and he is, of course, going to now take part in the monsoon session of the parliament. So we are expecting more heat in the parliament.
In the truth, he has been raising the issues which he thought that it is very important in a democratic setup to be raised. He has been the voice of the downtrodden. He has been voice of the poor. He has been voice of the farmers, youth, women, Dalits, backwards, minorities, and so on. See, he has always stood for the vulnerable sections of the society. He has spoken truth. He has not deterred. He was not afraid of speaking or raising the issues which he thought and which the Congress party always thought needs to be raised and needs to be there in the public mind. He spearheaded the attack on the fascist regime, and his resolve and commitment and determination to fight the fascist forces and to see to that the dream of our founding fathers, of our freedom fighters, who wanted to see India as a democratic,
Mr. Hussain, I'm running short of time. I have, of course, taken your point. I'm running short of time. Of course, I'll come back and discuss this more with you. At this point in time, Mr. Veerappa Moily, the senior Congress leader from Karnataka, is also joining me. Sir, thank you for joining us here on Mirror Now. What are your reactions? Because it is indeed a big relief for Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, because the top court has given justice, is what the Congress leaders are saying. And I would like to get your first reaction as well, as it has stayed Rahul Gandhi's conviction now.
Yeah. That is the most welcome decision from the Supreme Court of India. Supreme Court has really held the the law above every person and every group. And Rahul Gandhi, the lower courts have not considered the justice point of particularly on the defamation. And that kind of a higher punishment, more than 2 years, it's not contemplated under law at all. And this was totally disproportionate. And moreover, the Law Commission of India and also all over the world, the defamation, there is a process and exercise to remove the defamation from the criminal code, and particularly from the Indian Penal Code, it has to be removed. This is recommended by everybody, and that is universal perception. But the picking up that law which is outdated and which is a law which is which doesn't contemplate that kind of grave punishment, it was really done injustice to not only Rahul Gandhi but injustice to the entire country, and that is my being used by authorities or some persons, just to prevent any dissent voice in the country. In a democratic country, dissent voice is a fundamental right of the persons to exercise in the liberty. So it's a right decision and welcome decision, and it's a model for all the courts in the country. And the Rahul Gandhi is vindicated and rightly, but even though this punishment was given, it has not prevented Rahul Gandhi to voicing the liberty of the people, liberty of the humanity. It's a welcome decision.
Absolutely, Mr. Moily. One more last question before I let you go. The Supreme Court said that the conviction is also affecting his constituency. So, of course, the Supreme Court is also observing the fact that the people of the country, especially Rahul Gandhi's constituency, is also being affected because of this disqualification of his as an MP. Now, Rahul Gandhi can, go to the parliament and attend the rest of the monsoon session that is ongoing right now. What do you have to say on that?
Yeah. The parliament, was very quick enough, immediately after the so-called conviction, to expel him. That was a very hasty decision without waiting for the decision of the higher courts. Stepping in and in haste acting is very, very bad. This is not a democracy. And, he was expelled, but the Narendra Modi, who is the Prime Minister of the country, leader of the House, he expelled himself from the Parliament. He doesn't want to attend. This is the real paradoxical question. And, Rahul Gandhi is the voice of liberty of the country. That is what he has done. And he was prevented. By preventing him, that doesn't mean you can silence him. He did not. He boldly faced everything. And, the approach to the highest court. The highest court has considered all these things. And, it is, you are right that, by the Supreme Court is right that, by expelling him from the Parliament, and, they have really expelled the constituency which he represents. That is the right thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Mr. Moily. Thank you for joining us here on Mirror Now and speaking with us on this big news at this point in time. Mr. Karti Chidambaram is also joining me on the broadcast, senior Congress leader. Thank you, Mr. Karti Chidambaram, for joining us here on Mirror Now. Sir, your first reaction on the Supreme Court's order staying Rahul Gandhi's conviction. It is indeed celebration for the Congress party.
We always knew that this excessive order of the trial court, which was also endorsed by the Gujarat High Court, will be set aside and stayed by indeed the Supreme Court. So this is something which we always knew. And we're very glad that the Supreme Court has rendered justice. This was a reverse engineer case, only foisted to disqualify Mr. Rahul Gandhi. And now that's come to an end. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi's membership should be restored forthwith. And he should be back in Parliament on Monday morning.
Right. Mr. Chidambaram, how do you think the BJP is now going to react on this? Because it's a setback for them.
I can't speak for the BJP. I mean, they will come with their own trite arguments as always. But I'm not here to speak for the BJP.
Absolutely. Now, also, sir, before I let you go, one more last question. We are expecting now Rahul Gandhi to attend the parliament. The monsoon session is ongoing, and of course, he has now retained his position as the member of parliament. Now, what are we expecting next as far as contribution in the parliament? Because we know how the logjam is continuing over the Manipur issue. The BJP is not, they are not ready. The centre is not ready to speak on Manipur issue. What do you think will make a change on this?
No, I think he'll be back in Parliament on Monday, and I hope the Honourable Speaker, will not delay in restoring his membership, like he tried to delay with the Member of Parliament from Lakshadweep, who faced a similar issue. I hope he'll be able to restore Mr. Gandhi's. He will pass the order restoring his membership on Monday itself. Or if there is any delay, we will go back to the Supreme Court. But we hope that Mr. Gandhi will be back in Parliament on Monday and participate in the no confidence motion debate, which is starting on Tuesday itself.
Absolutely. Appreciate you joining us, and thank you for taking out your time, Mr. Karti Chidambaram, to speak with us on Mirror Now. So those were the voices of the senior Congress leaders who are, of course, reacting to the top court staying Rahul Gandhi's conviction on the Modi Surname Defamation Case. And at this point in time, what we are getting to know that there are celebrations that are taking place. We are also getting you visuals coming in from the Congress headquarters. The Supreme Court started hearing on the plea of Rahul Gandhi challenging the Gujarat High Court verdict that initially declined to put a hold on his conviction in the defamation case over his Modi surname remark. And now in a big development, it's indeed a big relief for Rahul Gandhi. There has been a stay on the Gujarat High Court order, stay on Rahul Gandhi's conviction. So big relief for the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi. And we are expecting more details and more voices and reactions on this. Congress workers are, of course, celebrating across India, and they are also reacting on the order of the Supreme Court and saying that he will be back in the parliament. And of course, they're also hoping that his membership in the parliament does not get delayed, as it was done previously for Lakshadweep MP there. And now all eyes are on Monday, where Rahul Gandhi is likely to attend the parliament as he gets back his member of parliament tag. Now we are also going to get you more details on this, but as of now, as you can